Guys, what's going on? My name is Nathan, and if y'all haven't been here the past 2 weeks, I'm your new middle school ministries coordinator. I'm super excited that y'all are here and that y'all are back. We have a lot to get to tonight, so we're just going to pump through these announcements real quick. The first one is, I saw some of y'all on your phone, and I know some of y'all were on said Gram, so if y'all want to do me a favor and follow GSCC Middle on Instagram sometime next week or so, that would be fantastic. Don't do it now, but yeah, whenever y'all get the chance, please do so. We also have a YouTube channel, so the first week and the second week, my talks are already up there, so if you missed them, it's your first time here and you want to watch them, or if you have been here the past 2 weeks and you just want to see me again, that's also an option. And this one will also go up, so yeah, there's going to be content going out on that as well. I'm not trying to get YouTube famous, though. That'd be nice, but not my goal here. Yeah, so the third announcement I actually have is, did anybody wear this hoodie last week that might have forgotten it? If you're too scared to raise your hands, anybody? That's yours? You think it's your sister's? I'll give it to you. I mean, no one's claimed it so far. So we'll have you go home with it, but if it's not yours, maybe bring it back. Cool. Awesome. Actually, just take that now. Can you catch? Dang it. One row back, my bad. Awesome. So what we talked about, or actually my other announcement is we are not meeting next week. So there's no Crossroads next week. There is Unify on Wednesday, November 4th. This is, we had our first one already in early October, but Unify is for the whole family. It's a talk, adoration, and some really awesome praise and worship music. It's really beautiful. It's a really awesome night. It's for you and your family. If you've gone already, maybe you could tell some people to come, but I would really encourage you guys to come. It's not this coming Wednesday, but it's the Wednesday after that. So it's going to be like 2 weeks since I see you again after today. So big sad about it, but I'll see y'all at Unify. So I'll see y'all there. Cool. Awesome. Last week we talked about episode 2 and 3. So if y'all did not watch that, go ahead and do so. It's episodes 2 and 3 of The Chosen. I probably should have said that. The Chosen is a beautiful crowd-funded show about Jesus' ministry. We've been watching it the past few weeks. If y'all haven't seen this week's episode, which is episode 4, you'll be fine. We'll play you a clip about the episode, so you'll be able to contribute or whatever. But 2 weeks from now, watch episode 5 of The Chosen. It's on YouTube, and there's also an app. All of it is free, so go ahead and tune into that. It'll help you a lot. Kind of follow along with what we're talking about here. So yeah, this past couple weeks, we watched episodes 2 and 3. Episode 2 was about Shabbat, but really it's about the Sabbath and how the Sabbath is important to us for rest, for prayer, for putting order to our lives in that way. And then episode 3, it was about the children that were around Jesus that found him and asked him a bunch of questions, asked him about how he lived. We saw how he prayed, how he drew the kids near to his heart, and just taught them like different lessons about who they are to be. This week, we kind of switch gears and kind of go to that story that's been going on behind the scenes, kind of going along with Mary, but it's about Simon and Andrew. So there's going to be something that big happens in this episode. So I'm going to play the main highlight of the episode for the people that weren't able to watch. So it's about 10 minutes. It's like movie time. I would offer you popcorn, but I can't. So strap in real quick, and we're going to watch this clip.
him.
Excuse me.
That's him, Simon. That's him.
No time for this, Andrew.
It's him, Simon. It's the man. John said he's here right now.
May I ask a favor? I'm teaching these people, and apparently they're having trouble hearing me. If I could stand on your boat, that would be helpful.
They're having trouble hearing you, huh?
Yes, yes, of course. Please, please, stand on my boat. Thank you.
I need to go. I'm sorry. No time for this today.
Stay a few moments longer. I have something for you.
For me? I'm in a hurry.
Yes, I know. Just allow me a few moments. Please.
Simon, trust me as I have trusted you. This man is the Messiah.
It's good to see you again, Andrew.
Yes.
I'm Jesus. Thanks for this.
Simon.
In my last moments with you, I want to share another story. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Well, let's thank our friends for this strong boat, huh? Trust me, my yelling voice is not easy on the ears. Because I'm on this boat, my final parable should be about fishing, yes? Simon, please send me that net. When this net is thrown into the sea, what happens, Simon?
Well,
I mean most of the time.
it gathers.
A little louder.
It gathers fish.
Yes. This net gathers fish. All kinds of fish, yes?
Yes.
All kinds of fish. And the kingdom of heaven is like what happens next. After the net is full, Simon and the others draw it to the shore, sit down, and sort out the fish. The good fish go into the barrels, and the bad fish thrown away. So it will be at the end of the age. Angels will come and separate the evil from the righteous and throw them into a fiery furnace. Do you understand? Therefore, every scribe who has been trained for the kingdom of heaven, like you all are now, is like the master of a house who brings forth his treasures, both new and old. You are to do the same with this knowledge. These parables I tell make sense to some, not to others. Be patient. That is all for today. I have some business to attend to with my new friend. Put that down for a catch. A little farther out.
I don't have a quarrel with you, teacher. We've been doing this all night. Nothing. All right. That's your word.
can still get out! Need to get out!
My brother and the baptizer. You are the Lamb of God, yes?
I am.
Depart from me. I am a sinful man. You don't know who I am and the things I've done.
Don't be afraid, Simon.
I'm sorry. We've waited for you for so long, we believe. But by faith, I'm sorry.
Lift up your head, fisherman.
What do you want from me? Anything you ask, I will do.
Follow me.
I will.
Rabbi.
You as well. Yes, you, James and John. Come, follow me.
I'll take the fish into market and settle up Simon's debt. I'll get some help to fill both of these boats.
Are you sure?
Yes, go!
What will you tell Ima?
We've just been called by the man we prayed for our entire lives. And you ask me, what will I say when you miss supper? Go, now!
So, you sure you don't want to do this just a few more times? Well, we'll make a great team on the boat. Son, joking.
Fish are nothing. You have much bigger things ahead of you, Simon, son of Jonah. Did you understand that parable I told earlier? From now on, I will make you fishers of men. And you are to gather as many as possible, all kinds. I will sort them out later.
Hello. This clip kind of rolls back from our the theme of last episode, which was about these kids that were asking a lot of questions. They were sharing their faith. Abigail was sharing her faith with all these kids, as she couldn't help but tell people about Jesus after she encountered him for the first time. Who in here has heard of the word evangelize or evangelization by a show of hands? Cool. So like half of y'all. Cool. Evangelize means to convert or seek to convert others to Catholicism or Christianity. Right, so is the spreading of the gospel, spreading of our faith. This episode, and the final thing that he says, I will make you fishers of men, it has to do with this kind of thing that Abigail was doing, which was sharing her faith. It's what Jesus is asking Simon to do, to share his faith with the men that he encounters for the rest of his life. It's what he's called him to. It comes from the Great Commission. The Great Commission is actually the last section in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 28, and it starts at verse 16, and it reads, Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, All the authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always to the close of the age. The Great Commission is at the very end, like I said, of Matthew's Gospel, and it's right before Jesus ascends into heaven, right? So this is the last great command that Jesus gives to his apostles before he leaves. And the catechism, one of the versions looks something like this. It has loads and loads and loads of teaching about the Catholic faith, and they write about the Great Commission, this mission of the church, in one of their sections, 849. And it reads, having been divinely sent to the nations, that she is the church, might be the universal sacraments of salvation, the church in obedience to the command of her founder being Jesus, of course, and because it is demanded by her own essential universality, this is basically saying by the sheer essence of us being Catholic means universal, strives to preach the gospel to all men. So it is in the church's nature, meaning it is in my nature, your nature, to spread the good news of the gospel to everywhere you go. Now, this is the big ask that Jesus commissions us, asks us to go do, to go. It's a really big deal, and it has a lot to do with what Simon experiences here when he's asked to become a fisher of men. So Simon, where is he in this state of his life, right? So Eden, his wife, is struggling because she has to take care of her mother. Because she is very sick, while all that is going on, obviously it's been talked about the 3 episodes leading up to this, but Simon is in a deep hole financially with Rome. He has until the next morning to come up with all the money to pay off his debt, which is a lot. So he is in a very hopeless state, but still he goes out and fishes that night to try to just get by. He's hoping for something. He goes out, tries really hard. It's like his last-ditch effort. He's definitely between a rock and a hard place here. We actually see in the middle of the episode, if you watched it, he's incredibly upset at the very, very pitch black of night. He's screaming at the stars and at God because he thinks that God has wronged him. He thinks that he's left him like high and dry, abandoned him to just end up being arrested, end up possibly dying. And he comes into shore just absolutely defeated and in a place of just willing to accept his fate. That's why this passage is so incredible, because Simon is in part of the lowest part, probably one of the lowest places that he's ever been in life. And it's very similar to where we see Lilith, later called by her real name Mary Magdalene, as we talked about in the first episode. She is in an incredibly low state as well, in that tavern, in that bar, just wanting to drink away all of her pain, just thinking that she's a hopeless cause as well. Simon thinks he's a hopeless cause as well. You might think that way sometimes in your life. Maybe not to the extreme that this is, but Simon might have a place to relate to you, because you might feel abandoned on your worst days, like no one is looking out for you. You can relate to Simon in this way. And what happens in the show, or in the gospel, is Jesus comes to him, fixes everything going on wrong in his life, and then calls him to more. He doesn't just stop at paying his debt and be like, I did that for you. Believe who I am. I'm going to be on my way now. No, he says, come follow me, be my disciple. He's going to be calling you each and every day for the rest of your life to come be his disciple. And I could only hope that we all have the same kind of response as Simon does. Because he says, I'll do anything, right? He says, I'll do anything, even when he feels unqualified to do so. So just God has a great plan for you, and I want y'all to be able to believe that and rely on him, lean on him, even when you don't think that he's there, because he is. And he's calling you to greater heights. My question, my challenge for y'all this week is just find ways to share Jesus with the people around you. It's really simple sometimes. It could just be like really asking how people are doing. You get asked by your parents probably, how was school today? And the quick answer is, fine, good, it was fine, whatever. You don't want to have to like deal with it. But, and you might get that answer from your friends. You might ask them like, hey, how are you? Like, good. I want y'all to really ask, how are you really? Or something that I say to some of my friends is, how's your heart? It might seem kind of silly, but like it's really serious. Like, how is your heart? How are you doing in your relationship with the Father? How are you doing, like, really in your life? Like really asking, breaking through that like just wall that we put up, and like getting into people's lives. It's what Simon does, or what Jesus does coming to Simon. It's what Jesus does coming to Mary, and it's what Jesus does coming to you. But yeah, you could do it in so many other ways. You could pray before meals at a friend's house. You could ask if any of your friends want to come to Mass with you. Have any of y'all ever sent like your friends Bible verses whenever you're down? Because I used to do that. Maybe you could do that as well. I found that to be really beneficial, of sharing just like truth about Jesus and about the Word. Whenever your friends are down, it's really awesome. And that's all I have for you guys.